Hey church family, it's Pastor Billy with your update on your newsletter this week. Got a couple of reminders for you real quick, announcements and things to talk about. Before I dive in, I want to point out one thing. Heaven's Gates and Hell's Flames is coming quickly at this point. If you hadn't looked at a calendar and thought much about it, July has quickly passed us by. School starts back next Thursday or Friday. And so we have the month of August and September to prepare, and then Heaven's Gates Hell's Flame is the first weekend in October. So it's just over 2 months away. So we're going to start talking about that a lot. You're going to be hearing about it and getting more information about that as we look forward and start preparing for that. But back to just some normal announcements. This week, tomorrow night, Wednesday night meal is spaghetti and garlic bread this week. Adults, you can come at 6 and fix your plate, and we'll continue to offer the meal after the service as well for anybody who that benefits, our kids, our youth, and even some of you who can't make it here for the earlier time. Sunday, a couple awesome things taking place this Sunday is, number one, we get to celebrate believers' baptism. We've got a young man who's taking his next step of faith in following Jesus, which is an awesome thing. But number two, we are having our prayer walk at our Murchie Elementary School. We've listed that at 12 noon, straight up and down. It's going to be my goal Sunday to be finished with a service here, 11:30, 11:45. Obviously, you can't put God in a box, but that's the goal. And then we're going to leave immediately from here, meet the principal at our Murchie Elementary School, prayer walk that campus, and that will conclude our activities for Sunday, other than choir practice that evening. So I want to encourage you to come Sunday. Let's go prayer walk that campus. The more of us is there, the more we can kind of divide and conquer and take some time, pray over that campus and pray over it well. You guys know that we have a good working relationship, and I would ask you that you come just to show the school the support. I think a great number would be a blessing for Mr. Branson to see. And then look into next week. Next week, a couple of things that I want to advertise, ask about, encourage you with. Need to look at the calendar real fast. Make sure I've got my dates straight, and I do. Next Thursday, July 31st, our softball team has a ball game at 6:30 at the Thornton Center out here in Armurchie. And I just want to encourage our church to come out and support our softball team. They play 2 seasons over the summer months. They finished the first season not too long ago and finished that season with a record of 7-3. Last year, obviously, we were the Bad News Bears, winning, one game, tying 2, and losing 7 or something. It was a rough year. But it was our first time, and there was a learning curve and things. And so all that to be said, this year it's much improved. This year our ball team does have some younger guys on it. Carter Nash and a couple of his friends that are visiting and come to youth are playing. And then many of the same people from last year are still playing. And I just want to encourage you guys to come out. They have several games a week, and some of the other churches have great support there. And I would love for those kids to feel the support of our church body. And so we just circled that one night. It's here in Armurchie, 6:30, nice and early. Hopefully the weather will cooperate, but out here at the Thornton Center in Armurchie on the 31st. So I'd love for you guys to come and support the ball team. August the 1st, or August the 7th, is the following Thursday, and that'll be our first Thursday night prayer meeting. You guys may remember Michael and Aaron, again, had a conviction to have those dedicated times of prayer on the first Thursday of each month, and so that'll be August 7th. So I want to encourage you to mark that on your calendar, start preparing for that. And then I'll give you 2 more dates, and we'll be finished. August the 10th has traditionally been our homecoming Sunday. Many of you will remember it was talked about openly and pretty widely last year about homecoming. It was, I think, first brought to conversation by Judy Hawkins and Nancy Dehart both, about the possibility of doing homecoming a little different and taking every fifth year and doing a big jam up homecoming, really putting emphasis on that. And so, listen, we talked about it far and wide. And so this year, what that Sunday is going to look like, we're going to call it Back to Church Sunday. It is a Sunday we're going to have Sunday school, and we're going to have worship service. And we are going to mark it as a high attendance day. I want to encourage you, the church members, look around you. People who have been coming to church that maybe over the summer months haven't been here as regularly or as faithfully. It could be because of travel, it could be because of various things. But if there's someone that normally sits near you and you hadn't seen them in a few weeks, you take the initiative, you call that person, and let's encourage them to get back in church, to get back in the routine. And then I want to encourage you to invite some guests. We will have a lunch fellowship that Sunday after the service, and have a corporate time together back in the gym and spend some time in each other's company. But we're going to hold a full schedule that day. So Sunday school and worship, 10:30 start time, and we're going to do back to church Sunday that Sunday. So I think it'll be a good thing. I want to encourage you with that. The Sunday after that, we're going to resume a Sunday evening Bible study. We are making some small changes with that this year, but by the time we get that resumed, there's going to be about 6 Sundays or 7 Sundays before Heaven's Gates Hell's Flame starts. And so we're going to use that Sunday night Bible study time is a special time of prayer and a special time of talking about evangelism, what it is to lead someone to the Lord, tactics and things that you can do to do that, and just talk through that, study through it, pray through it, and we're going to do it in various members' homes. And so we're going to start the first Sunday night at my house. Welcome anybody who wants to come. If there's more than 20 or 25 of us, we might have to do it outside under our covered carport, but we'll get together and we'll have a good time. I think there's a twofold thing here. I love the emphasis, the special time, preparing for Heaven's Gates, Hell's Flames, but then meeting in folks' homes. I think it's going to encourage some relationship building, some fellowship, and some things. And it's just different. So the first Sunday night we're going to do at our house. Ralph and Tammy have said that they'd be happy to host one. And then I want to make it open to anybody else who says, hey, I'll open my home for a Sunday night Bible study. Just all we ask is that you open your home. You allow people to come, and we'll spend an hour or so. There is somewhat of a time restraint for at least our choir members because they'll still have choir practice to get to. But it's something we're going to do. I know all of you may not like it, but that's par for the course. You can't make everybody happy. It's something I've genuinely thought about, prayed about, and I think there are more good benefits for it than bad. And so we're going to try it. And so that's going to be starting back here in August also. And so with that, our normal activities will be taking place and all those things. Listen, I've went on for about 8 minutes. This video's been a little more lengthy, but as you know, as we head back into the school year and fall, our schedule tends to ramp back up and pick up. And so there's your list of announcements. There are other things that I haven't mentioned. You're welcome to see the bullet points here on the newsletter. Make sure you're grabbing a bulletin on Sundays and Wednesdays to stay informed about the things that are going on. And my last closing thought, please bring us some snacks for the teachers so we can love on them next week. Be in prayer for Heaven's Gates, Hell's Flames. Be in prayer for our students and our teachers as they go back to school. Otherwise, I will see you soon. God bless you. Have a great day.